Does the Players' Championship deserve recognition alongside the four traditional majors, the Masters, the US Open, the Open Championship, British Open, and the PGA Championship? Think about it. We've all mulled over this question countless times, haven't we? Remember the buzz when Tiger Woods clinched victory in 2013? Or the unbelievable comeback by Rickie Fowler in 2015? Those moments certainly got us talking. The Players' Championship definitely holds a unique position in the golf world as the PGA Tour's flagship event. With its stellar field, challenging course, and substantial purse, it certainly has earned its place in the spotlight. But why the debate? What's your take on the matter? Should the Players' Championship be officially recognized as golf's fifth major, or does it fall short of the mark? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This is the Golf Caddy, where you get inside the ropes and access the world of golf from a former caddy himself. The Players has often been considered the biggest event outside the majors. Over the years, it's become quite the big deal, offering the highest on the PGA Tour, with the purse reaching a whopping $25 million last year. This tournament attracts the top 50 golfers in the world, making for a star-studded field. However, all players must be eligible to play on the PGA Tour, excluding any top 50 from LIV Golf. Still, prior to the beginning of LIV Golf, the Players was the most anticipated event that the PGA Tour hosted, and used to always have on paper the strongest field in golf. Even though it's not officially recognized as a major, the PGA Tour hypes it up as the fifth major because it shares many similarities with the Big Four. Plus, it's got some prestige, being played at the TPC Sawgrass Stadium course in Florida, famously known for its challenging number 17 island green hole. Let's delve into why so many fans are gunning for the Players' Championship to be recognized as the fifth major. It's not just a casual suggestion. There are solid reasons behind the push. First off, let's take a stroll down memory lane. Since its start back in 1974, this tournament has been a magnet for the best of the best in golf. We're talking about names like Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, and Rory McIlroy gracing the winner's circle. These aren't just your run-of-the-mill golfers. They're legends, and everyone knows that, and they've left their mark on the Players' Championship. And it's not just about the winners, it's about the history they've helped build. Over the years, this tournament has seen some jaw-dropping moments, unforgettable shots, and nail-biting finishes. Now, let's talk about the sheer difficulty of winning this thing. Some argue that TPC Sawgrass isn't tough enough to be included in the regular major lineup. The Players' Championship isn't a walk in the park. It's one tough nut to crack. The course at TPC Sawgrass is like a beast waiting to be tamed, demanding precision, skill, and nerves of steel. According to Tiger Woods, it's a very simple formula here. Hit it good. The golf course is one that Pete has set up to intimidate you visually. You have to overcome that part and know you can't play poorly and win this event. The Players' Championship is a badge of honor, a mark of excellence in the golfing world. Then, talking about history, the Players' Championship isn't just another tournament. It's a storied event with a rich tradition. Think back to Fred Couples' heart-stopping win in '96, or Tiger Woods' jaw-dropping chip-in on the 16th hole in 2001. Those moments aren't just etched in golf history. They're etched in our hearts. And let's be real here. When it comes to being considered a major, the Players' Championship has the street cred. Sure, some folks might argue about its exclusivity compared to the traditional four majors, but in the eyes of the golfing community, players, fans, and media alike, it's a major player. Rickie Fowler, who won in the 2015 tournament in the three-way playoff with Sergio Garcia and Kevin Kisner, was already convinced. "I feel like I look at this event as basically like a major," Fowler told reporters at Sawgrass. "It has the major feel. Obviously, one of the best fields we play all year on a tough golf course." With fans clamoring for the Players' Championship to be officially recognized as the fifth major, many other fans feel it hasn't met the requirements to be called the fifth major. Why? One of the reasons is that while the Players' Championship stands as a unique and esteemed event cherished by golfers worldwide, it needs to earn major status. In the world of golf, tradition reigns supreme, and the major tournaments have earned their respect through decades of legacy, history, and heritage within the sport. The history and tradition elevated the majors to their esteemed status today. The majors aren't just about prize money, they're steeped in history and heritage, which the Players' Championship lacks. So, who exactly exactly are we talking about here? Which top players have missed out on the Players' Championship in recent years, leaving fans scratching their heads and tournament organizers scrambling? Over the years, the Players' Championship has seen some of golf's biggest stars. Players like Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, and Rory McIlroy have all won, making it one tough tournament to crack on the PGA Tour. But sometimes they also skip it. Maybe they're hurt, busy, or just need a break. The big question is, can the Players' Championship be a major when missing superstar players? Especially now that none of the LIV golfers are even included, like Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, Sergio Garcia, and Jon Rahm. It's a fair question. Every tournament, even the majors, has its share of no-shows, but at the Players, it seems to happen more often and with bigger names. The main reason why the question is being asked. And when those big shots aren't teeing off, it's like the event loses some sparkle. Fans want to see the best battling it out, and when they're not there, it's just not as exciting. Sure, the rest might still be good, but it's not the same. Plus, when the top dogs aren't playing, it affects the whole competition. Golf is all about who's in the field. Without the biggest names, the showdown on the course might not be as thrilling. One of the most notable examples of this was in 2017 when Dustin Johnson, the world's top-ranked player at the time, withdrew from the tournament just before it began. Johnson had injured his back in a fall at his rental home and could not compete. His absence was a major blow to the tournament, as he was one of the favorites to win. Another example came in 2019 when Tiger Woods, who had won the tournament in 2018, chose to skip the event. Woods mentioned fatigue as the reason for his absence, and while his decision was understandable, it was still disappointing for fans who were hoping to see him defend his title. In the 2022 and 23 seasons, Rory McIlroy didn't participate in either of those years. Joining him on the sidelines in 2023 were Matt Fitzpatrick and Billy Horschel. Defending champ Cameron Smith was a no-show in 2023. Why? Well, he was tangled up with LIV Golf, which landed him a suspension from the PGA Tour, keeping him out of the tournament. And it wasn't just him. Other past champs like Dustin Johnson, Brooks Koepka, Phil Mickelson, and Sergio Garcia opted out in 2023 after jumping ship to LIV Golf. Adding to the list were Patrick Reed and Bryson DeChambeau, Mickelson, yup, him again, and Koepka, all tied up with LIV Golf. Jon Rahm had to pull out due to illness, and Scottie Scheffler sat out because of his ties to LIV Golf. With these heavyweights missing, the Players' Championship field felt the pinch. These misses, which are pretty uncommon during the four majors, have brought the debate that the Players' Championship cannot be considered a major when top players are missing from the field. They point out that the four major championships, the Masters, the US Open, the Open Championship, and the PGA Championship, have a certain level of exclusivity that the Players' Championship does not. For example, the Masters is an invitation-only event, and only the top players in the world are invited to compete. The US Open and the Open Championship have rigorous qualifying processes, and only the best players in the world can earn a spot in the field. The PGA Championship has a similar qualifying process and also invites the top players in the world based on their performance in other tournaments. Meanwhile, the Players' Championship is open to any player who qualifies for the event. Even though the field is undoubtedly strong, there are no guarantees that the top players in the world will be in attendance. This has led some to argue that the Players' Championship cannot be considered a major when top players are missing from the field. So, can the Players' Championship be a major when superstar players are missed? Should the Players' Championship be officially recognized as golf's fifth major, or does it fall short of the mark? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.